Time for Snowball to read a few journals that Snowball has missed along the way. This one is Indra's journal. Snowball forgets where Snowball got it. The eyeless creatures took us in our sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. We never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sulla yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for. And Umana chased after him. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but one of the ramps was broken. Without a hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic and threw me atop the ledge and told me to run. And I did. I didn't even look back. I just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting them, and I just had to get away. I didn't even notice the arrow in my shoulder till I hid here. Oh yeah, Snowball remembers that now. Snowball will read now Elsa's journal. Left the White River gang this morning with Hajvar's thugs on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Rajar and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. I'll never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumor in Windhelm while Rajar stayed outside the city, got wasted on moon sugar, and still managed to find us a lead. Some gang out Morthal way. They holed up in an old ruin, digging it out in between raids on the caravans. Joined up with Kier's band. Their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single haul, and 6 men have died from the cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig while Rajar is leading the raid's topside. Maybe that year in Sidna Mine will pay off after all. You think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but these louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taking forever. I've set up round-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Night shift woke me to say they hit something big. Kier, Rajar, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument in the center. Kier took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his whole plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Rajar's been having nightmares. Over the past few days, he keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away at night. To think some fool story could turn the toughest bandit I knew into a cowering kitten. Hey, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. It's getting worse. Rajar can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off, he wakes up screaming and woke the whole place last night. He says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Rajar just has a fever, but this can go on. I've pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back. Now, what should expedition manifest? How about that? Yes, we've managed to secure the site and hold off any others who may try to steal our discovery so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold, who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows: Sulla Tribatius, myself, explorer leader; Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard; Valley, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find. Indras, a fellow explorer of some local renown. Yag, a great brute of a woman, hired to keep the rest of the labor in check. Jadar and Jazar, two Khajiit brothers, hired as labor. Need a couple more laborers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem to connect to the main structure, and we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we've found here. Yag mentioned spotting a fissure in a glacial wall that may lead into the ruins, so we are going to try to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. 3 journals Snowball may have missed. Have a good day. Bye-bye.